What is going on, everybody? It's your observant Lineman, Uche, Nwaneri, and DeAndre Baker. Man, sometimes it's better to be lucky than to be good. And that is pretty much the case for what is happening with DeAndre Baker, who was charged with armed robbery, him and Quentin Dunbar, earlier this year. I'll leave a link in the description down below from my video that I did on that situation. But as a result of his charge for the armed robbery, the Giants in the NFL put him on the commissioner's exempt list. He was removed from the team, not necessarily fired, but he was basically placed on leave while this investigation moved forward. Now, this is crazy that in everything that he was looking at, with his entire future hanging in the balance, literally an opportunity to put him in prison for at least 10 years, I believe. DeAndre Baker's future was not looking good at all. Quentin Dunbar had the good fortune of having the charges dismissed against him because there were a number of conflicting reports as to whether he actually took an active involvement in the alleged robbery. But today we have news that DeAndre Baker's case has been dismissed. And as you see in the headline, it says DeAndre Baker's case dismissed after attorney Dean arrested on extortion charge. This is a plot twist that you couldn't find on a CIS show. This is something that is just really bizarre, but at the end of the day, it is a plausible situation for professional athletes to face this kind of potential twist, with extortion being something that comes up because of the obvious fact that they have the financial means to pay for it. But let's look at this article. I have not read this yet, but I'm going to go ahead and go through this with you guys, and we'll talk about it once we get through it. It says all charges against free agent cornerback. Well, I stand corrected. I guess he was released. All charges against free agent cornerback DeAndre Baker have been dropped after misconduct from attorney William Dean, according to Art Stapleton of The Record. Baker, who was released by the New York Giants in September, was charged with 4 counts of robbery with a firearm and faced a mandatory sentence of 10 years in prison if convicted. So see, this guy's life was hanging in the balance. Everything was on the line for him, and he got saved by the bell. Wow. Dean represented 3 of Baker's 4 alleged victims, but he was arrested on an extortion charge Monday, per Ryan Dunleavy of the New York Post. The alleged victims, Julius Lamar, Tommy Hartshaw, and Stephen Compton, reportedly demanded $1.5 million from Baker to recant their previous statements, which they did last week. However, Dunleavy reported no money changed hands. Well, duh, I'm not giving you $1.5 million if you're trying to extort me to change your story. The Broward State Attorney's Office announced charges would be dropped as a result. Witnesses had initially alleged Baker and fellow NFL player Quentin Dunbar stole thousands of dollars in cash and expensive watches from other people at gunpoint at a party in Florida last May. Baker was placed on the commissioner's exempt list before being released and could still face discipline from the NFL for violating the league's personal conduct policy. However, Brian McCarthy of the NFL confirmed that Baker is eligible to sign with the team after Monday's news. The 23-year-old was a first-round pick in 2019 and started 15 of 16 games during his rookie season, totaling 61 tackles while ranking second on the team with 8 passes deflected. So, with all of this being, now full circle, I think it's clear to say that DeAndre Baker, you have been given a second chance. You have been given another opportunity to rebuild your reputation, to rebuild your image, and to make proper decisions when you are in agitated mind state. Now, If you saw my video before that I did when the news broke about the alleged robbery, it was said that these guys, Quentin Dunbar and DeAndre Baker, were pissed off because they had got beaten out of around $70,000 in gambling the night before. So they came back the next day and robbed the party because they were pissed off that they lost in gambling. Like, if you're going to gamble, you gamble with money that you're willing to lose. You don't gamble with money that you can't afford to lose. And I would assume that he was gambling with money that he could probably afford to lose, being a first-round pick. So why would you be so pissed off to come back and rob the party? Now, if that was the case, and if it was purely a situation of getting justice, then, the victims, the alleged victims of this situation would not be seeking any kind of financial, penance from DeAndre Baker in order to change what they were saying. So these people were in it for a money grab as well. They were trying to get some money out of it. Him going to prison does no good for these victims. It does no good for their life. They want some money. They want some kickback. They want some coin. You know what I'm saying? And in this situation, I just really feel like if you're DeAndre Baker, you have to be breathing the ultimate sigh of relief. The attorney that was representing the victims, acted improperly. And thus that tainted the entire case. And now you are free to go. So you've been given a second chance. Don't keep being an idiot. Trick me once, shame on you. Trick me twice. Well, you can't trick me again. But no, seriously. DeAndre Baker, you've got a chance here. Do the right thing. Don't be an idiot anymore. You've gotten, literally, your life has been saved by someone else's idiocy. Take advantage of it. Get your ass back out on the field. Play some ball. Hit the like button if you like this video. I am the observant lineman Uche Nwaneri, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.